was an experiment.
And we were the test subjects.
A manufactured world.
But what were they trying to do? The Starless, they call them.
They're said to have driven humans to the brink of extinction 500 years ago. To have killed 700 billion people.
700 billion people? We're supposed to believe that? Believe it or not, you don't run hundreds of years of experiments for the fun of it.
Very true. And that's reason enough to have a serious talk about this.
The first step would be to assess what kind of threat these Starless pose to us.
You have encountered these Starless, have you not?
Yep. All of a sudden, there were like a zillion of them, and Zephedo took off running, but I have no idea what happened after that.
If Zephedo created the dolls as some kind of ARC's training system, then that would mean the Starless are an even greater threat than Dark Falls.
Right. But even if they are, we have no idea when they might show up again. It could be tomorrow, or hundreds of years from now.
There are too many unknowns. I suggest we focus on a threat we can do something about.
You mean the dolls?
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Shouldn't there be some way to stop them? In Lucille, at least?
All the Resurgent ARC's operatives in there escaped at the same time you did. According to them, they claim to have seen a doll's production facility in Lucille's core. Why are we waiting? The teleporter that goes to Lucille's core isn't working anymore. Why? I wish I could tell you. It could have something to do with the Starless, or maybe Zephedo did something. Damn it. After all we've done, nothing has changed. We sacrificed so much for nothing. Then you tell me what we've gained.
We've gained tomorrow. And the day after. And the day after that. We have time.
Ina's right. There's a lot we can still accomplish. One day at a time. Ilma, I need you to get that teleporter functioning again.
You got it.
And there have got to be other ways to get to Lucille and to stop the dolls. After all, this is just one big experiment.
True. There are Ryuker devices, Trinitas. Might be a chance for us to finally get some answers.
Hopefully the Resurgent ARC's crew will help us with that.
What of the doll's production facility in Stia? Can we not destroy that?
I plan to look into that again. It's pretty risky, but we can probably do it if we have to.
But what about the whole destroying it will plunge the whole planet into darkness thing?
Still true. It was built to be an integral part of the energy plant. Clever design, I must admit.
Worst case scenario, Alpha loses its power source, and dolls keep getting produced.
He's absolutely vile.
Regardless, we need to learn all we can. Moving on. For now, let's focus on evaluating each region's battle readiness. And of course, stay on alert for any signs of Starless. If we work together, we can ensure that no stone on Halpha goes unturned. Together, we can do this. That was a long meeting. Sorry it took so long.
Hey, can we talk?
What's up?
Don't you think Manon should have been here for this discussion?
Manon. Well, she...
She's with those resurgent ARCS operatives we mentioned. They're all being kept in custody, for now.
She's done nothing wrong. It would just be best if she lay low for a while.
What do you mean?
The resurgent ARCS members are worthy of sympathy. Especially from those who know their situation. Forced to micromanage Halpha like a bunch of robots from the day they were born. Never even being taught the difference between right and wrong. That said, there are still many people who feel a great deal of anger and mistrust toward them. And frankly, I can't say I blame them.
We're still trying to learn more from Manon and Feria. If they can tell us what happened and what parts they played, hopefully, that will bring people around. Still, I expect that it will take some time to smooth everything over.
How long is some time?
It shouldn't be too long. I'll let you know as soon as the time comes.
Okay. I'll trust your judgment.
Thank you. Does that work for you too? You have my word. Yes?
If you don't stop her, Manon will just eat the same thing every day. So, please be sure to give her something healthy to eat.
You bet. I'll let her custodian know. Anything else?
I think that's all.
Great. In that case, I'd like to talk about the next steps for the two of you.
We'll do whatever we can to help. Right?
Thank you. On second thought, we're probably all a little tired of talking for now. And this is a pretty important matter for the two of you. We may want to make sure everything's in order before we begin. Glad to see you. I was just wrapping up a few Central Canon details. Thanks to the data Ilma sent, I've been able to ferret out all manner of technical problems. And it's all thanks to the three of you. My sincerest thanks. That's true. He often understands things in ways I hadn't thought of. He certainly is a fine engineer. How I met Ilma is kind of a funny story. One day, I saw that some anonymous comments had been made on... The comments described errors in my work in meticulous detail. Incredulous, I re-examined my data, and sure enough, the commenter was right. Wondering who I was dealing with, I looked up the address. It had come from Kavaris. That immediately made me think of one person, of course. But I knew that Lysis, whom I had been in communications with before, had passed away. I contacted the lodge, and it was Ilma who answered. He told me that his mechanical skills were entirely self-taught. His free-spirited approach to problems was refreshing to me. I've been asking his advice on a variety of problems ever since. Including, of course, Central Canon. He's been working his way. His ingenuity, combined with that logical mind, makes him second to none. I'd better work hard to keep up with him. Well, I suppose I should get back to working on... I have to make sure it's ready when we need it, right? Shall we begin? I'd like to talk about what I'll need from you two, going forward.
Sure.
We need to bolster ARC's combat readiness. And, of course, that will involve training new recruits. I can't think of anyone better suited to that role than you, Aina.
Me?
That's right.
Me? Train recruits? Are you sure? Really? You think so?
I'd be there to help out, obviously. Couldn't hurt to try, right?
Can I think about it?
Of course. And now, I'd like to ask for your help. What is it?
It's a distress signal from the scout team. Oh no, their vital signs are fading.
Where are they?
Rezel Forest.
Got it. Dozer, can you take this one?
Yes, sir.
So am I.
I'm counting on you two.
What's waiting for us? Are you ready?
All right, I'm good to go. Still no intel. Proceed with caution.
Something's off.
It's quiet. I don't hear any sounds of combat.
combat logs. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, what do we know?
I've lost vitals on all squad members that sent the distress signal. I've also lost contact with the squad approaching from the other side.
That doesn't sound good.
Number of enemies.
Unknown.
I see. Let's hurry to their location.
Stop! We need to regroup. Please, return to base at once.
What? But Crawford... Understood. All right, heading back.
Okay.
I know!
What are these things?
Trial start.
Wait a minute. Are they starless? I feel like I've seen them before.
Mission accomplished. Thank you for your contribution.
I'm making this easy.
New enemy reading. Numbers unknown. Are you serious?
Is that the end? Oh, Dozer!
PSE burst.
I'm so glad to see you back in one piece. Dozer's being treated right now. He'll be fine. Don't worry. He should be back in action soon.
Thank goodness. And the other Ark's defenders?
They didn't make it.
I see.
So those were Starless. Both squads were wiped out. Even Dozer barely. Well, it seems they don't plan on letting us prepare for them, do they? At the very least, now we know what kind of threat we're up against. We must advance battle preparations. Which reminds me, we didn't get to finish talking about that thing I need your help with. I want you to be a symbol for Arcs, in the battles that still lie ahead of us. Well, the common denominator at every decisive battle and pivotal moment has been you. And you just played a key role in defeating those Starless. You're essentially Halpha's guardian already. I'd simply like to make it official. Admittedly, your role as guardian won't be much different. You'll just keep trouncing enemies and helping people out, like you always do. But that should be enough to give us all a little bit of hope. Trust me, a title goes a long way. Of course, I know that this is no small request, but I would be truly honored if you would accept. Thank you. It means a lot. Now, I have some work to attend to. I'll contact you about your next mission later. We still have a lot to do for that tomorrow Ina spoke of. This is Central Leader Crawford. I ask you to lend me your ears. I'm here today to warn you of an imminent threat. Lucille, resurgent arcs. The things we've learned about recently have no doubt come as a major shock to everyone. Though Dark Falls has been defeated, our war against the dolls rages on. And now a new enemy has appeared. The Starless. We recently crossed swords with a Starless vanguard and managed to emerge victorious. Thanks to the same brave warriors who defeated Dark Falls. Though we are faced with new unknowns, we have nothing to fear. This threat, we can overcome if we stand together and finally restore peace to Halpha. By together, I don't mean only Aelio, Ritem, Kavaris, and Stia. We will also need to work alongside our new Resurgent Arcs allies. I understand that some of you may be hesitant. It's true that their actions have been the cause of much pain and suffering. But now that they've been freed from Zephedo's influence, they are our enemies no longer. They are our stalwart allies. And it's only by joining hands that we'll defeat the Starless. As one heart and one mind. Offer me your strength, and we will bring peace to Halpha.
helmet.